Hey guys, it's November 23rd, 2024, and this is our opening day of indoor flying at the Dome in Watervliet. I'm going to turn the camera around here and I'm going to give you a little tour of the place. Okay, here we go. This is the room where we do all our battery charging and hanging out. You got Andy Elder over there, and there's Jean Lizette over in the far end of the room there. Everybody does their repairs and whatever, battery charging, whatever else you got to do in here. It's nice and toasty warm, plenty of room to hang out and do your battery charging and stuff like that. When you get ready to go fly outside, we're inside, but out in the flying area, what we've got here is a 3 basketball courts that are side by side all the way down. The baskets are down, but they don't really get in the way. Pretty good size ceiling. I'm not good with heights. It's probably at least maybe 20-30 feet high. It's up there. A little narrower towards the outside, but not bad. Plenty of room to fly. And we got some music today, which is good. And this is where all the action happens. We usually, it depends on the day. We can have anywhere from 6 to 8 guys here, so you got plenty of room to fly. Somebody's charging a battery or somebody's flying or whatever. It just goes nice and smoothly. Everybody kind of, is watching out for the other guy. Every now and then you can have a mid-air collision. It's just going to happen indoors, but they're foamy, so they're easy to repair most of the time. So I'll leave it at that, and I'm going to try to get some more video during the day of guys flying different airplanes, and I'll piece something together for you. And hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you soon. All right, folks, first video of the year is going to be Andy Elder flying his RA Cores Extra. This is on 3S. It's an older version of the RA Cores. Not sure what motor it is. It's the original one he used. And here he goes.
Trim it out since I made adjustments.
A little trimming is necessary, Andy says. So that's what he's doing right now. And as you can see, there's plenty of room to fly in here.
There's full speed 3S.
That's full speed on 3S on the older motor. Jim from RA Cores has newer motors now. I believe there's Sunny Sky on most of his airplanes now. And they have a lot more power than this older motor, but this thing still gets around.
Thanks for you. This is my first flight indoors for a year.
First flight for Andy indoors, so getting used to it. It is a different kind of flying. You gotta be a little bit more on your toes because you don't have as much room for error. But the other end of the spectrum is no flying at all for 3 or 4 months, so this works fine for me. And the club that runs this up here is called the Watervliet Wind Warriors. You can find them on Facebook and on the internet. The charge for the year, the membership fee for the year is $30. And if you're a member, it's $5 a flight session, which is on Sundays from 12 until 5. And if you don't want to become a member, you can show up anytime and fly on Sundays from 12 to 5 for $10 a session. So anybody that's interested in doing some indoor flying around the Albany or Northern Dutchess, Northern Columbia County area, even up above Albany, up around Lake George, Saratoga area. This is an easy trip, under an hour or right about an hour for me from Germantown, and it's well worth it. It's a great way to pass the time during the winter and keep your flying skills at least from getting rusty over a long winter. All right, we'll come back with a little more flying later on. All right, we're back again, folks, and this is going to be flight number 2. This is going to be Jean Lizette with this nice 250 Wiggins, Z250 Wiggins from RA Cores. This is going to be a 3S flight. That's like a 9, what is that, an 8.4 prop you said, I think? 8.4 prop. There's pilot Gene right there. He's flying this on an NX8 Spectrum, so let's see what happens. Nice smooth takeoff. Plenty of power. Gene is experimenting with the difference between 2S and 3S. This is on a 3S setup. And I fly mine on a 2S indoors. 3S I fly outside. So Gene is trying both ways today to see which one he likes. Okay, we're back, guys. Gene flew the 3S for a little bit, minute or two, and now he switched to the 2S and he's going to try that. 3S is crazy powerful, but it's almost too much power in here. So here we go. And we'll get his reaction here after he flies it for a minute. Not that any of us are experts, but hey, first-hand experiences count for something. As you can see, we have two planes flying right now, and there's just plenty of room. You can still hit. We had a little contact earlier in the morning, and a couple of propellers got damaged, but the airplanes themselves fortunately didn't get damaged. So you just change a propeller and you move on with your day. Doesn't happen that often though. Looks like Gene is enjoying this somewhat more sedate model. Doesn't have crazy insane 3S power, but you don't really need that in here. And see, you can still do what you want to do.
You mean an unplanned landing?
And see, if you have an unplanned landing like that, it's not a big deal. Although I will say this concrete floor is a little unforgiving to the models when you do make a mistake, but that's what they have foam tack for. And RE Corps airplanes are made out of this fantastic foam that is easily repaired with foam tack. I really can't think of any damage you could do to it that couldn't be repaired, and actually can probably be prepared in the flying session and just put it away for a half hour and you can be back out flying. So do yourself a favor, go to racorps.com and see what he's got available and get into some indoor flying in the wintertime. It's great. And these are not limited to just indoor flying. They're fantastic outdoor planes. If you follow my Old Man 3D into 4D series, you'll see what I mean. They fly fantastic outside as well, so you're not limited to just indoor flying. It's just that it gives you a whole nother avenue during the winter to enjoy this great hobby. Okay, we're gonna stop the video right here and we'll talk to Gene when he gets done.